Hi everyone, we are currently on our way to Sundown in Lincolnshire, and it's about half an hour drive for us from our house, and it's just like a little theme park for kids. We're actually going with Sean's family, so he's got quite a big family from South Africa. They live about 10 minutes from us anyway, and there's going to be 7 kids and 10 adults, so it's going to be pretty chaotic, but I'm going to try and film as much as I can throughout the day, and hopefully I remember and I don't get too shy. So yeah, let's see how today goes. Hi guys, so it's actually the next day now. I'm back home in my comfies with my cup of tea, and I thought we'd just have a little catch up about yesterday, and I'd just tell you a little bit about Sundown and who's it for, what's their best bits, worst bits. So the kids we went with were between 4 and 8, and then obviously we had Ariadne, who's 5 months old. And it was great for the kids 4 to 8. There was a little bit that Ariadne could go on, like the train rides. There was still like a lot that she couldn't go on. So I definitely want to take her back when she's older so she can experience a little bit more. But I would say anyone between sort of 4 and 10 would love it, absolutely love it. But over 10, I feel like they'd be a bit bored. So if you have teenagers, do me a favour, do not take them. They will not thank you, they will not appreciate it. So they've got driving school there, train rides, tracked rides, river rapids. They were quite fun, but you do get very wet, so maybe pack a spare pair of clothes if it's going to be cold, because luckily it was warm when we went, so we did dry quite quickly, but yeah, we got absolutely drenched. There's also a play area on every single corner, so be prepared for that. Be prepared to stop a lot. Each area is themed, which is really cute. So they've got a Angry Birds area, they've got pirate theme, they've got a Wild West theme where the kids can actually go up in the buildings and climb up and walk around and play. They've got little shops they can go into. Yeah, the kids absolutely loved it there. And then in the Wild West area, they actually had a little ice cream shop. So obviously it was sunny weather. We had to get an ice cream. I mean, you can't not, right? When it's sunny. I think it's obligatory. Especially in the UK, like it's so rare that the sun is out. I feel like you have to make the most of it and get yourself an ice cream. Treat yourself. So we decided to make our lives easier, and we just took a picnic because there were so many of us. I just think if we'd have tried to eat in any of the cafes, it would have just been pure carnage. So there's loads of picnic areas dotted around the park, and I just have to tell you, I really channeled my inner master chef, and I made cheese and spinach pinwheels before we went. I actually made them more for Ariadne because I was like, oh, she can eat them. so I'll put them in the packed lunch. But I was quite proud of them, and even though they are so easy to make and they're probably not very impressive, I was proud. I was very proud. I've just seen I've got a little friend on my nose. Little friend. I'm breaking out. Breaking out. I've just got to apologise how haggard I look today. Like, look at these bags under my eyes. I am exhausted. We had the best day, but yeah. Spending a day in a park with 7 kids. Stressful. Stressful. So as I was saying, anyway, there are cafes and stuff available there, and they've all got indoor play areas as well. So while you're eating, your kids can go and play. We did go in for the indoor play area, and we just got some coffees as well. And they've got like big slides and everything. The kids absolutely loved it, although I think Sean loved the slide a bit more than the kids, so he was racing up and down. So we were actually really lucky. I thought the weather was going to be miserable because the UK, and it wasn't. So I'd packed big coats and everything, expecting it to rain all day, be really cold, and it was like 20 degrees, sunny. It was lovely. So we were sweating by the end of the day, but it was really nice. I feel like a lot of the park is outside, so if it was raining, it probably wouldn't be as good, but I feel like that's the same everywhere. But like I say, like there are still indoor areas that you can, like the kids can go and play, so I don't feel like it would be completely wasted, but it's definitely better when it's dry. But yeah, like I say, we had the best time, so I would definitely go back. I think I will wait until Ariadne's a bit older so she can actually appreciate it and go on everything. So they do have height restrictions on a lot of the rides, so you have to be 90 centimetres for some of them, which did cause a bit of drama because not all of the kids were above 90 centimetres when we went, and the driving school you definitely have to be over, so just keep that in mind when you do go. There were loads of interactive displays with like little games that the kids could play as they went round, so no one was getting bored like walking from ride to ride. And there were so many places for the kids to play as well. There were so many different play areas, so I feel like that definitely helped. And the park is actually quite reasonably priced. I think it was something like 20 quid each, but they did blue light discount, so I managed to get in for a little bit cheaper, which winner. And I think you can get a discount as well if you go with an even bigger group. So if there's a lot of you going, it's worth just ringing them up and seeing if they do discount. We all paid like separately, so we didn't look at that, but it's definitely worth seeing. Oh my god, guys, so the worst bit was the lack of toilets. So for those of you that have had babies will know how horrendous your bladder is afterwards, and when you gotta go. And we were there, the kids were playing in the park, and I was like, oh, I'll just nip for a wee. I started walking and I was like, where the hell are these toilets? I walked for 15 minutes and couldn't find a toilet, so I came back to the park and checked the map, and I was like, oh my god, we are literally nowhere near. So I'll show you a map now. This is where we were, and these were the nearest toilets. So yeah, not great. I feel like we were maybe at a really awkward point in the park. Maybe it's just me, but it was so awkward, and yeah. So just be prepared that you might be running around the park for a while looking for a toilet. Get your steps in though. Get your steps in, so not all bad. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you didn't get too bored of all my waffling. But if you're going to go, have the best time, and hope that you stick around and subscribe for my next video. Bye guys!